Hello everyone, it's me Evan, and welcome back to the channel. So, today we're covering the final video in my sensor series, the pitch, yaw, and roll sensors. You can see here, I've illustrated it here. Each one will detect only in its own axis, so we'll have, three different ones, right? Your pitch, yaw, and your roll. Your three different, well, these aren't necessarily matched up properly, but anyway, you get the point. They each sense in a separate direction based on I think the total direction of the grid, although I think it also might be the direction of the sensors. I never quite worked that out. And you know what, just work with it until you figure out what you want it to do. But here we have a confusing diagram. Don't worry about. So these two are different sets of min-maxes just to demonstrate. But your range goes from 0 to 180 degrees, negative and positive. Now, if we were to put a min-max in the positive range here, that would end up looking like this. Your min, 0 signal strength, infinite signal strength. And then if we actually go over here, actually this is incorrect actually. So that would be negative and that's positive. So if you put your min and your max on opposite sides of 0, so negative min, positive max, negative max, positive min, then you get something that looks a little more like this. That V curve there. And that's what you use for balancing systems, which brings us to the uses. Autopilots, balancing mechanisms, thruster hovering, active aerodynamics, and gun stabilization. Now there are a host of other uses that can be quite effective. Compasses, you can also make compasses with the yaw sensors. Yaw sensors you can make compasses with. If you really need a compass. But yeah, so that was shorter than I thought it'd be. These are not hard to explain. Let's give an example. So if I were to make a thruster balancing system, we've got, let's just deal with one axis here so it's not complicated, but we've got, whoops. You've got your little platform and you've got two thrusters. You basically set this one to be -1 and that to be 1 for their inputs. Then you'd put your sensor here and you'd set the min to like 5 or -5 and the max to be 5. And then once they're both on the same channel and everything, if your little guy tips past 5 degrees, then in that direction, then that thruster will fire and it will right the platform. If it tips the other way, then the other one will fire and right the platform. So that's how the balancing system works. Shut up, computer fan. And that's really it. It's quite simple. They're very useful, almost as useful as the proxy sensor, although I don't use them quite as frequently. But yeah, so there you go. Have a good day. Bye-bye.